Good afternoon, I'm Sarah Ahmed.
Hi, I'm Samina Mahmood.
And you're watching Coffee with Sam and Sarah. Today we've come outside, we've come to the very beautiful Corporation Park, home of our childhood.
It is, yeah, it's a beautiful day as well.
And we are in front of the Palm House, the glass greenhouse, which we hope and pray it gets restored to its former grandeur. Now, childhood, it is August and children everywhere are now getting ready to go back to school. One of the things about going back to school is the uniform. Sam, what can you tell me about this?
Yeah, mine have grown out of their old uniform, so it's costing quite a lot of money to replace them.
Okay, and when's the best time to buy the uniforms?
It's always best just at the end of August, I think, because over the summer holidays they've been eating quite a lot, and they have had a growth spurt as well, so yeah, it's supposed to get the measurements just right.
Yeah, so if you get the school uniform, like say middle of August, and then all of a sudden they grow and then they can't fit into them in September, that's a bit pointless. And it's a waste of money.
Yeah, and it's not just the uniforms though, it's the other costumes that we're going to have to buy throughout the year, because there's going to be lots of events like the World Book Day, there's lots of
World Book Day, Harry Potter, when they do the World War things, you know.
Non-uniform days.
Oh, the non-uniform days. So mums do budget. I mean, you know, during the school year, there will be these letters coming home saying we want your children to dress up as, I don't know, evacuees of the World War, World Book Day. So it is important to budget.
It is very much so, and I know I do, you know, throughout the year send my children on school trips as well, so that can be another burden. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when we were small, we had non-uniform day. It did get to the ridiculous stage where it was turned into the last Friday of the last term because, you know, to boost funds for the schools, you know, the penny fund.
Yeah, and I think
hello, doggy.
The way schools are funded, there should be enough money. I mean, when we were growing up, there were all sorts of things that were paid for by the school. You know, we never paid anything.
We do live in the era of cuts. And what about stationery? I mean, you know, who supplies that?
Well, we shouldn't have to though, should we? There should be enough money for the schools to run like they used to be. I don't understand why these governments are spending so much money on.
Okay. So what we need to do now is, children go to school, things get lost, is just write your names on the children's school uniform, write your name on the children's stationery, because stuff goes missing.
It does, and it's a big problem.
It's a big problem. Okay, and what about involvement, PTAs and speaking to the teachers? How much should our Asian mothers, mums and dads get involved in this, you know, like becoming school governors and joining the PTA?
I know a lot of school governors that are from Asian background and any minority background. I think it's really important to get involved at the top level.
So you are encouraging mums to speak to I mean, it does take confidence. I mean, you know, to speak to the school teacher, find out how they're doing. So that takes confidence in itself. And what about dad? How important is a dad's role in the whole schooling era?
Yeah, it's very important. Parents' evenings, as well as, you know, the daily taking the children to school and bringing them back every day. I think both parents play a vital role.
Dads need to get involved in their child's education, and maybe the teachers listen more, because it's like, you know, the teachers will pay more attention to your child. If the mum's interested and if the dad's interested, they will be more alert. It's like, oh, we've got to make sure this child is being taught properly, because their mum and dad will ask, or then we have to make sure they do, because I've worked in schools as well. If they know that that child's mum is on the PTA or that child mum's on the school board of governors, you know, they'll say make sure that child gets extra attention, extra focus. So there's another tip for you. Okay, what about school detentions, when, you know, boys will be boys and girls will be girls? What's the whole take on detentions?
I think children need to be